Shalom. There's a story of Rabbi Yaakov Yosef, a rabbi from the circle of the Baal Shem Tov, that he was invited once to a person's house for a Brit Milah, an initiation ceremony for a baby that involves circumcision. And he traveled to the home. There was a downpour of rain, but he made the journey anyway. He was kind of soaking wet when he got there, so he was a little bit irritated. And when he got there were only 9 men, and in order to do the ceremony you have to have 10 men. So he was the 9th man, so he became a little bit more annoyed that now that he got there, they couldn't even do the ceremony. And since it was raining, they couldn't really find anybody outside on the street walking by to bring in for the 10th person. So he grew more and more annoyed as the hours went by, and finally the rain let up, and they went outside. They found a beggar who was walking down the road, and they said, "Please, can you come in and help us make the minyan so we can do the Brit Milah?" And the beggar says, "So be it." So the beggar comes in. The host offers him a cup of tea, and he says, "So be it." So they do the ceremony, they invite him to the meal, and he says, "So be it." The host says, "Is that all you say? Is that the extent of your conversational abilities? You just go and say 'so be it' over and over again?" And the beggar says, he responds with a verse from a psalm that says, "Ashrei ha'am shekochalo," which means happy is the people for whom it is so. This verse in the context of the psalm is referring to something, but by taking it out of context, he's saying, happy is the people for whom thus is so. For however it is that way, is the way that it is, a person is happy. It was a riddle that stuck in Rabbi Yaakov Yosef's mind and in his heart. And when he went home that night, he went to bed, was trying to go to sleep, and he just kept lying awake, repeating the words of that beggar in his mind, "So be it, so be it, so be it." And he began to realize that the beggar was probably Eliyahu Hanavi, Elijah the prophet, who sometimes appears in the disguise of a beggar to give certain teachings or pieces of wisdom. And he said to himself, "Ashrei ha'am shekochalo," happy is the person who accepts that which is so, and he fell asleep. So, of course, this is the key, the core key, the most important and deepest level to being in a state of joy, being in a state of peace, is being able to, first of all, relate to the world, relate to this moment with an openness and affirmation of what is so. And what is so, in affirming what is so, not making a differentiation between what is happening on the outside and what is happening on the inside. Right now there's construction going on the outside. Maybe you can hear some of the hammers. But then what's happening on the inside? What feelings are arising in your body? And to know that, you have to have some of your awareness in your body. Let your awareness shine from your mind down into your heart, into your lungs, into your belly, into your limbs, feeling the energy of your body and feeling what's happening in there. And also noticing, being able to see and know when thoughts are arising in your mind. And just having this basic attitude of, so be it, so let it be. You don't have to say the words, "so be it," because the openness and the affirmation is really the natural condition of your awareness in the first place. So by being aware of everything and consciously saying to yourself that you're going to be open, that you're going to say yes to whatever is happening, whatever is arising inside and on the outside, then your sense of being, your sense of self, can sink into and merge with this openness, which is your awareness. And openness, of course, is by its very nature satisfying. It's joyful. It's unconstricted. Unhappiness, annoyance, dissatisfaction, anger, fear, anxiety, all these things are forms of constriction that happen in the energy of your body. But if they do happen, and you say yes to them and you accept them, then they may persist for a little while, but to the degree that you can relax and open to what's happening, they, on their own, they will open too. They will relax, because there's not a sense of me constricting around them. There's not a buying into the negativity with your mind, with your beliefs. So this is an invitation to see what happens today. A reminder, a clue about how to practice moment to moment on the deepest level, unconditionally, no matter what's happening. So remember this verse, Ashrei ha'am shechachalo, joyful, happy, and praiseworthy is the person who is open to what is, who is an open space, allowing for what unfolds to unfold. Have a blessed day.